we will move on to my review now.
Post Malone, yeah.
Most Malone.
On Bollywood's Heating.
Yes. No, I actually disliked this album at first. I didn't really like it. I thought it was quite boring and unoriginal, which it's not exactly moving away from that, I don't think. But I just think maybe I was in a bad mood when I listened to it first, or I don't know what it was.
I would like to do a study into that.
Yeah. It's gone a bit crazy.
Yeah, what in the fuck is that? Mate, there's someone there.
Yeah, I think I was just in the... I don't know.
You're in a funk.
Yeah. On my third listen, I actually really enjoyed the album. Not as much as Beer Bongs and Bentleys or Stoney, but yeah, I definitely liked it much more than what I originally was going to score this album. So lucky I did. I was actually going to just stop after 2 because I didn't like it, but I eventually went to 5 listens, I think. And yeah, I did actually rate it a lot higher. But I'm just going to go through some of the better tracks, and I'm going to talk about some of the weaker tracks. I think the opening track was really great. Hollywood's Bleeding, really conceptual piece, really sort of set it up as like Hollywood's Bleeding. And the one verse that everyone's really liking is we're running out of reasons, but we can't let go. Yeah, Hollywood is bleeding, but we call it home. Like no matter what happens, that like it could turn us into monsters, but we want to be a part of the culture. We want to be famous and all that. Yeah, and he set it up really well. I really enjoyed the opening track. I thought it was a really great way to start the album. And then he moved into Saint Tropez, which...
That's been a bit of a radio hit.
Yeah, but the thing is, Charlemagne the God said that Post Malone would eventually cheat on Ashley. Was that her name?
Yeah.
Or Ashland?
Yeah,
Ashland. And he actually did. So Charlemagne the God was onto something.
Alright, fuck Post for that. What did he say? What did Post say to like confirm this?
I don't know. I think there was just like pictures of him with a girl, and then they broke up. Yeah, I don't know. But I think it was confirmed, but I'm not sure. And it was in Saint Tropez.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
What does that have to do with the song?
So that's why when I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe he's going to talk about it. But he doesn't mention it at all. It's actually a flex song. He literally says in there, I'm so rich. Abs like Abercrombie and Fitch, which I don't think he has. He's quite fat.
Yep. It does not have abs.
Yeah. On a yacht, 50 meters, it's offish. 50 carats on my fist. The roof go down when I hit the switch. I money ball like Brad Pitt. Yeah. But there was
50 carats is a fuckload.
There was one line. He says here, I don't know what this is a reference to. It's probably not. He does say, I said I'm sorry, mama, for my vices. You'll never understand what my life is. But that could be...
Like just smoking.
Smoking, cigarettes, drinking. Obviously does a lot of that. So that could be any of that. But could also be women. But yeah, wasn't really... This is a flex song. And this is the song that's been memed when he said, Versace boxes on my dick. Bud Light running through my piss. He does drink a lot of Bud Light.
He does.
Yeah, so I wasn't a massive fan of this one. But I thought it would be a bit more meaningful than what we got. 1,000 Bad Times was actually really good. I think that one of the better songs on the album. Post Malone completely disregards what he has done in the past with women, and we'll talk about that on the song Die For Me, which has Halsey and Future on it.
That Halsey feature.
Yeah, that Halsey feature is fire.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 1,000 Bad Times. I actually did really like this song. You try to burn my house down, but what's another house to me? I really like that. And I know earlier in the song, what's he say? When I got arrested, at least I got some rest in. I like that. That's a hard line too. Did he?
Did he get arrested?
I'm not sure. Probably not. I think he's just sort of talking.
I swear. Shit.
I don't know. Maybe it's a different song. I know that that's definitely on a song where he says that. I needed. Yeah, and then he talks about like it was gonna take a lot more for you to kill me, but like I'm gonna use this grave to sleep in because I can't sleep around you because you're so annoying, and like I've had 1,000 bad times. What's another one to me? Like you're not gonna bother me. I'll just move on to the next one. And he's sort of talking about sort of fake relationships where he's the good guy, and the other people are sort of being fake to him because he's famous and a star, that they're just trying to get with him, get some quick cash, and dip, which I'm sure happens a lot to not only Post Malone.
Yeah, to many.
But, yes. Die For Me. Like I said, this is where he talks about people cheating on him, so the actual Post Malone verified comment was, for anyone who has been through shit with an adulterating spouse, which he has done, it's a good reminder to people that you are not alone. Halsey fucking snapped. He also said that. And he said, we were on the low, but you were getting high with me. When it's past 11, that's a different side I see. Said you'd die for me, you'd die for me, you'd die for me. But you lied to me, you lied to me, you lied to me.
That sounds pretty cringe.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
The lyrics are cringe. I don't know about the delivery.
Yeah. But yeah, Future comes back with the falsetto flow, so he's very high pitched in this. And he does get sort of lower pitched as it goes. He starts out very high pitched, sounds a lot like Young Thug on this song. But yeah, so Future and Post Malone talk about being on the receiving end of a woman, and Halsey talks about being the woman.
Being on the receiving end of a woman sounds like something else.
Of a woman adulterating, and Halsey talks about a woman being cheated on by a man. So maybe she was taking shots at young Malone here.
Maybe.
I don't play anymore. I went through your phone and called the girls in your DMs and took them all home. I sold 15 million copies of a breakup note. Brought some strangers in our bed, and now you lost your right to privacy, spilling all our secrets when you thought they'd probably die with me. And you don't have to say I'm crazy because I know nothing's changed.
That is nice. I like the made 50 million off a breakup note.
Yeah, that's hard. That is a hard line. Halsey, through the first 2 listens, Halsey was the standout for me with Ozzy.
Fucking Ozzy. I thought he was a little bit trash, to be honest.
No, I rated that. And then we have the DaBaby feature, which I thought was flames. DaBaby has slowly turned my perception of him into an actual decent rapper. And he has the stats to back it up. Went double platinum on the song Shug without any features. Well, it's only one song, but without a feature. He actually sold more copies of that song than the one with Quavo. Was it Quavo and Takeoff? No, Offset and Rich the Kid.
Oh, okay.
So DaBaby is on fire at the moment.
He is.
I really like they pack in the post and I'm home alone. When the box hit the door, they go for 35. I try to put on for my partners, but they turn into enemies right before my eyes.
What is 35, man?
No idea. No idea. And that, they pack in the post and I'm home alone. That reminds me of the Quavo feature on Congratulations. Post Malone, I gotta play on my phone. And I really like the.
What was that? Was that Nkoya?
Nah, I was typing on the keyboard again.
No, you did like some shit like that.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, fuck on camera, then we call it even. Friends are like the autumn, every year they leavin'. And I'm gonna rake them in a pile, throw them in a bag, tie them bitches up and leave them.
What, leave?
Yeah, no, that's why he said up here. Friends are like autumn, every year they leavin'. So he did it twice.
He did.
That's a hard song, really long from Post Malone. Like Post Malone had a lot. There's outro by Post Malone, post-chorus by Post Malone, chorus by Post Malone, bridge by Post Malone, post-chorus, chorus. Then there's the baby's verse, chorus, verse by Post, and then intro by Post. It's very prevalent on this track. A lot of yeah.
It's a post chorus.
Yeah, exactly. Then On the Road features Da Baby, not Da Baby, Lil Baby, and Meek Mill. I actually really like this song. I think this is this album's Rockstar. It's nowhere near as good, but definitely has the same sort of vibe to it.
I do have to admit, the last two things I've heard Lil Baby in, which is this and then on St. John's album,
Yeah.
I have liked Lil Baby.
Yeah.
I never used to, but he's growing on me.
Yeah. Like, I think that this song, The Baby... Oh, I keep saying that now. Lil Baby and Meek Mill definitely really prop this song up. I think Post Malone was good in this, but I think especially Meek Mill just absolutely went hard on this really well. And I have two more songs. Take What You Want featuring Ozzy Osbourne and Travis Scott. Great song, I think. Post Malone. Travis... Oh my God, I can't speak right now. I think Ozzy Osbourne was the best, but I don't like that Post Malone took the chorus from him in the middle. So it was Ozzy Osbourne, post-chorus. Like, it was chorus Ozzy, Post Malone chorus, then Ozzy chorus. I think it would have been better to have it across all three. It was the exact same words. It was just Post Malone singing it. Travis Scott was trash again. I didn't like it. Travis Scott can't get the features right at the moment, I don't think. I haven't liked one in a very long time.
Yeah, it has been a while.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this song. And what was the last song that I had? Oh, Internet. I wanted to speak about this.
Oh, that was the one that was leaked like ages
Yeah,
ago.
so this was actually meant to have Eminem. I can't say the right name this week. This is meant to have Kanye West on it.
Mm-hmm.
But...
There was meant to be an Eminem feature on this as well.
Was there?
Yeah, but they couldn't get their scheduling lined up before the album was meant to release.
There you go, I didn't know that. But yeah, this song was actually produced by Kanye, and he did the melody for it.
Okay.
But yeah, they just cut his verse. I don't know what happened. And this song is really well produced, obviously, by Kanye West. But the one thing that sort of stuck out to me is a very powerful song because he says, fuck the internet, you can quote that. Because this came out, he sort of made this song around the time. Remember when he had that incident with the plane? And he couldn't land or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, people were telling him that, like, they wished he died. So that's why he's saying, like, fuck the internet. So it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this song.
I don't know why people are like that.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Dislike someone all you want, but just...
Yeah.
It's so easy to avoid people.
Yeah. I don't know why he couldn't get Kanye on here. He produced it, so it's not like they didn't have the time.
But, like, they could have been, like, you know, around the world from each other and Kanye just sent him the beat.
Yeah, but, like...
And maybe Kanye just prefers to, like, you know, sing in front of the people so they can vibe a bit better. I don't know.
But, yeah, it's Post Malone. I feel like he could get anyone.
I feel like Kanye could get anyone.
Yeah. And it's surprising that he doesn't have, like, Drake on here. The feature list isn't as big as what I was thinking. Who's the biggest feature on here? You reckon? Who was on
I think
here?
Ozzy Osbourne is probably, like...
Ozzy Osbourne, SZA, Travis Scott, maybe.
Yeah.
There's no... Like,
that's not that amazing.
Yeah, no...
Ozzy Osbourne's probably the biggest.
Yeah, no 21 Savage, no Drake. I was expecting a Drake.
Yeah.
I
wonder how a Post in the Weekend would go.
Yeah, maybe. But I do want to... Do you reckon Wow and Sunflower are going to be big? You reckon they could probably top the... Reckon those ones will catch on?
What do you mean?
You reckon Sunflower will be big?
They already have been big.
Yeah, I know. I'm just memeing. Those were two of my favourite songs.
Yeah.
On the album there.
Sunflower is definitely the best.
Yeah. And I liked Wow. I'm surprised there wasn't like a Billy Ray Cyrus song feature on there. Or Lil Nas X. Oh, that could have been fire.
That would have been really good.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X and Post Malone, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that this album was better than advertised. I think a lot of people sort of wrote this album off because it's Post Malone and it's nowhere near as good as Beer Bongs and Bentleys in terms of bangers. Like Beer Bongs and Bentley has Over Now, Better Now, Spoil My Night, obviously Rockstar.
Yeah.
The one with Ty Dolla $ign, Psycho.
Yeah.
Candy Paint. Like it had all the songs that were like.
And it also had like Rich and Sad, Paranoid.
Yeah.
Like they're not bangers, but they're still like really good that you can get turned to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think that this album is much more laid back. And Post Malone actually said that he's not trying to make hit records anymore. He's just trying to like make just songs they can just sit and relate to his music. And I think that maybe this is a more matured Post and what he's trying to do. But I will say not as many bangers on here. The best songs were already the singles. Wow.
Yeah.
Sunflower. Even Circles. I did come around on Circles. I didn't talk about it, but Circles did fit much better for the vibe of the album. Much slower. And it feels like his take on what The Weeknd did a few years ago on Starboy in 2016.
Yeah, actually. That's
much slower pace, much like very diverted away from what he was going for. Because if all the songs were like Sunflower or Wow, I think we would have got a much closer album to Beer Bongs and Bentleys.
Yeah.
Where this one's more in the realm of Circles. Like Circles is probably like the centerpiece of this album. So I think that this album's good. I think there's some filler on here. Myself, I know. I didn't really like them. Staring at the Sun with SZA wasn't all that amazing. Allergic, a lot of people liked. I wasn't a huge fan of. But the songs with the features really stood out to me because they're so stark. Like no one really sounds like Post Malone.
Yeah.
In the game that he's got on this album anyway. But yeah. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10.
That's better than I expected.
Wait, did you even rate yours?
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
Oh, 7 out of 10. Must have been paying attention. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. My favourite songs are 1,000 Bad Times, Hollywood's Bleeding, and the singles. So Wow and Sunflower. And Circles, I suppose that was a...
Right. Did you know that over 10 of these songs in this were recorded over a 3-day stretch?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Like, obviously they weren't written and produced in that. He just recorded it. But that is still a pretty impressive feat.